Well. They are being beyond, and I mean beyond stingy with Captain Britain. First, it was an event. Well, the showcase event where maybe you're lucky to get one. It doesn't feel like I get one out of every time. And now the battle pass is somewhat a joke. It's like someone over there at Scopely is like, you guys must not understand the meaning of the word epic. Oh, you thought that you were gonna get some Captain Britain shards in the Captain Britain battle pass? Well, Captain Britain battle pass, Captain Britain sold separately. Now, there are some on the very last part of it. There are 20 shards, and for the paid track, there's 120, but it is super scarce. Technically, there's some at the end of the free play side, but got to hit 100. So yeah, I just feel like this is the way it is, right? Captain Britain sold separately, subject to change. Captain Britain Battle Pass subject to change. They're not giving away anything. Now, Shadow King event is happening on Friday, and the way the Shadow Kingpin event's going to work is a lot of people saying, well, do I think if I have my blah, blah, blah at this, I'll be able to do it? It's 500 people are going to get a 7 yellow, and 5,000 people are going to get a 6. The people that have Captain Britain at diamonds or whatever, and the largest annihilators and the largest Illuminati are going to do better. But as long as you've got 6s on your Illuminati and your Illuminati and annihilators, you're going to be able to compete. And any star level on Captain Britain, it doesn't matter. You can have a 3, it doesn't matter. And this is kind of the way the Scourges were when they first came out, like when you think about like Morgan Le Fay or whatever like that. Of course, the people that are heavy spenders have an advantage, but this does give an opportunity for people to still play in the event with the teams that they have. They're not locked out like the way it was in the last Scourge event, which was garbage. And if they're willing to be sweaty, do a lot of research, watch a ton of YouTube videos, restart the nodes, then they have an opportunity to be competitive. And it's kind of the way that this game has always been. Spenders clearly have an advantage, but if you play smart, maybe you can do better, or maybe a spender won't have to work as hard. A heavy spender won't have to work as hard to get a similar type of reward. So, but yeah, no Captain Britain. This situation with Captain Britain, I mean, everything about Captain Britain, from the launch to the events to the coming back of the showcase to the candy store to the battle pass, has been trash. Absolutely trash. Also, there was an issue with over the weekend where the Strange Awakening orbs, and this is something I reported, was missing in-game, which affected Cosmic Shadows event. Orb will return today and remain for 4 days, and then they're going to be sending compensation to the players who missed the points associated with the opening of the Strange Awakening orbs. Okay. Other thing too, a lot of people have commented to me this yesterday. I will give praise when it's deserved. Shadow King orb is really good. All the characters are new. No Silver Surfer site, guaranteed Crimson Gear, and Dark Promotion credits. That's what they mean by that. Dark, I'm really happy with the orb, and that is because of this. It's relatively good. Now, I'm not like going crazy on this orb myself because I flushed all of my raid currency into raid orbs, converted them to Ultimus food and ultra credits, and then opened the Ultimus orbs. And that, I mean, I went through like 4 million raid credits just to finish off my annihilators. But if you don't have your annihilators up and running at 7s, which they're very, 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 very good team, this is a relatively good. The Shadow King orb is reasonable. Also, they changed the turkey store, and this was Moondragon's awakened ability. Used to be 3,000 turkeys and you only got 2, and I'm in the way, so I'm going to switch to the other side of the screen. They added Doctor Strange's passive awakened ability material, and this is showing up here also for the 6,000 turkeys for 4 shards. And again, this 250,000 turkeys for a Mephisto orb seems super important. I don't know how many have opened, 5 or 6, and I still have a 5 red Mephisto. There's a 20% chance of getting a 6 and a 5% of getting a 7. And congratulations to all the people that got a 7, but no such luck for me. Also, there seems to be an issue, and I don't know if this is on purpose or not. But right now, a lot of people are reporting that difficulty 5 is impossible to unlock. The numbers don't work out. And then, you need 160 plus null kills to even unlock it with 100% participation. It's not impossible. You only need to kill null 179 times. Should be easy. And someone was saying is like, yeah, each attack, each person needs to do 300 million damage, and we've got one bleed team that might work with that, and you're going to need 3 more teams like that. And I don't know, like this week, yeah, Kingpin trials start on Friday, and I think we'll be able to get a 5. I have to go back and look. I think we'll be able to get a 5 relatively quickly through the milestones. That's the way I understood the way that the Shadow Kingpin, that's what I call him, the Shadow King event. And then that should be helpful inside of Battle World. Now, one of the things that's being discussed at length on Twitch is, is it going to be the bleed team, Astral and something else? And will the bleed team work inside of difficulty 4 and difficulty 5? We don't know. So the idea of the bleed team is to use Omega Red and Adam Warlock, their basics only, to extend the durations of the bleeds, and then use characters like Mephisto and Old Man Logan to put a lot of bleeds out there, and then use Black Knight, where his retaliation attack clears barrier. And bleeds bypass the damage cap, and they also bypass the barrier, because the barrier gets out of control, right? So will that work on difficulty 4 and difficulty 5? I don't know. I mean, it's clear that they want Astral to be the team that we use there. And then they're also giving us a little bit more. Like if you look at some of the kits of at least 2 of the new Absolute A-Force, which we've only seen the kits, we haven't done any gameplay, but 2 of them look like they have some benefit inside of the null boss fight. But I played today in difficulty 4, and it was a snooze fest today. Absolutely no challenge, nothing at all, like nothing. And this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I don't know what else to say about this, but fix your game. I've turned this into the developers. We'll have to see. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.